All that's left is Game of the Week, which is me, and I am prepared for once. So it's not going to be like a really like out of pocket like, oh, that's a really random one, whatever. It's just like it's amongst the community, it's a pretty popular game. I wanted to do this one in honor of the full roster of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But for my Gamesthetic Game of the Week, I'm going to do Legacy of Goku. Love the Legacy of Goku series, all three of them. With Legacy of Goku 1, 2, and then Boost Fury. But Legacy of Goku 1 kicking things off for that series. It's an RPG on the Game Boy Advance, and in case of the first game, it is strictly focusing on from Goku's perspective, going through multiple levels, and traveling all the way up from the start of the Saiyan saga with Raditz and everything up to when you defeat Frieza, and then Legacy of Goku 2 covers the entire Android Cell saga, and then of course Boo Fury covering the entire Boo saga. These are a great set of RPGs. Whenever Kakarot was coming out, my kind of thought process, man, if we could just get like a cool like 3D version of like what Legacy of Goku that series brought to the table, could be a really solid game. Kakarot was solid, a little overinflated in some capacities, in my opinion, but Legacy of Goku, man, it just nails it. It's very streamlined being on that Game Boy Advance format. I personally think while some of the side quests throughout those three games can sometimes get a little annoying, I think from an RPG perspective, I think all the Legacy of Goku games is a great way to experience the Dragon Ball story. From an RPG going through levels, leveling up your character, everything of the sort. I love those games to absolute death. I just actually played Legacy of Goku 1 and 2 probably about a year ago. I mean, like it's still I'd say in terms of when those games came out, I would say me saying I played them a year ago is fairly recent, in terms of the context when they came out. But no, if you're a Dragon Ball fan and if you've never played the Legacy of Goku games for whatever reason, definitely recommend them. They are some fantastic Game Boy Advance games. Some of my favorites. I still have all three of them in the house right now. So shout out to that. Last thoughts on anything, boys? We're gonna hit the music, get out of here.
I got nothing.
All I was thinking of, what's that other Dragon Ball game? Like the DS one that is the RPG from
the
Saiyan saga.
Attack of the Saiyans. That's a great one too.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, Attack of the Saiyans is a damn good game. With the secret final boss of Broly. Shout out to that. Yeah, Attack of the Saiyans. That needs to be another one that makes Gamesthetic Game of the Week eventually, because that's a really solid game of a turn-based game only focusing on the Saiyan saga. So like it puts you in a position to utilize characters that I feel like most players wouldn't normally utilize in some sort of Dragon Ball game. Like people, they're going to go to Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. They're not going to utilize Tien, Chaozu, and Yamcha.
Well, the other thing is, did you actually play the game?
I have not beat it, but I have played it. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you play through that game, you actually there'll be sections of it where you have to play as Kid Gohan. You have to play as Yamcha and that. And it's one of those where it's like those sections start off, they suck. Yeah. You get a couple levels in you, and you're like, I don't want to go back to the other characters. This character very strong now.
Yeah, right. That's another great Dragon Ball game though. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure is also very good. Because I love me some OG Dragon Ball content. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure also a good game. That should probably also make Game of the Week at some point.